How is XRP so cheap? When we think about that, XRP will be fully integrated into Swift and then go to 10k a coin. I mean, can you imagine that? I can't, because it's not the reality. But this is still what a lot of XRP holders think. Which projects? I will tell you all about in today's video. So stay until the end that you can benefit most. Let's have a look at XRP. It is one of the most favored crypto coins with nearly 180 billion in market cap. It is one of the largest crypto projects overall. Because they have a vision, they want to be integrated into the banking system. At the moment there is 60 million coins circulating, so this means there is around 60% of all the crypto coins unlocked at the very moment. And even if XRP is already that huge, a lot of people think that XRP can go easily to 10k because XRP will be integrated into Swift and eventually take over. So those people think that a high 5-digit XRP is already programmed, but I can tell you this is not gonna happen. Why? Because it is simply not possible. So if you don't trust me, ask ChatGPT, ask AI. It is not possible that XRP reaches 10k a coin, because with that circulating supply, that would mean that we would get a market cap of $550 trillion. This would be larger than all of the financial markets combined. There is simply liquidity and adoption limits. And if you compare it, for example, to Bitcoin, Bitcoin at the moment is $1.3 trillion. So this would mean that XRP is 550 times as big as Bitcoin. I mean, guys, come on. You can't be serious if you believe that is true. It is simply impossible. Okay, so let's say it is mathematically not possible. What would be possible if Swift integrates XRP fully? Yeah, here we come to the next point. Swift is betting big time on other cryptocurrencies, because Swift is talking at the moment at CBOS in Frankfurt, and here Swift told the audience that they are building their own blockchain ledger with some other crypto projects, but not XRP. Yeah, who is Swift betting on now? First and foremost, it is Chainlink as the backbone of global finance. And this is not a speculation anymore. This is running right now. They are already in progress. Chainlink as an oracle is already connecting the whole banking industry with private blockchains. All of the banking standards Chainlink is integrating and connecting blockchain and the financial industry. So all of the things people thought the XRP ledger would do, Chainlink is already doing. And not only Swift is betting on Chainlink, the whole financial industry is betting big time on Chainlink. But what does it mean for the narrative? Because XRP's only narrative was banks will use XRP. But they won't. So the XRP army has to look for a new vision. And if you compare XRP and Chainlink's vision, Chainlink is already integrating banks. They are already integrating the Deutsche Börse, the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. They are already integrating UBS. They are already using Swift. So this is not a future vision. This is happening right in the fucking moment. So we don't need no visions for the future. And if you compare the market cap, for example, with 15 billion to 180 billion, Chainlink in comparison is really small to XRP. So what would it mean if we're taking the market cap of XRP for Chainlink? This would mean an easy 12x for Chainlink. I mean, isn't that completely crazy? And if you realize that all of the banks out there are going to use Chainlink to transact absolutely anything, you will realize that Chainlink is extremely undervalued right at the moment. And yes, they do need the Chainlink token. Everybody who wants the price feeds, the price data from Chainlink as an oracle has to pay fees in Chainlink, for example. And finally, the Chainlink Foundation uses those fees to buy back tokens. So slowly it is getting deflationary. But honestly, I don't want to go too deep into Chainlink, because there is also other projects Swift is collaborating with. If you want to have a deep dive into Chainlink, check out my last video about Chainlink. You can find it on my channel. Swift is also betting big time on consensus. Who is consensus, you might ask? Consensus was one of the creators that helped to scale Ethereum. They built MetaMask, you know, the little fox up here. And they also built the Linea blockchain, the first complete zero-knowledge EVM. And now Linea becomes the leading zero-knowledge blockchain in the world. And so Swift is testing their stablecoin payment and messaging solution on Ethereum's layer 2 solution, Linea. I mean, isn't that completely crazy? So the bridge between TradFi and crypto is built in real time on Ethereum. All comes back to Ethereum. It doesn't matter if it's Chainlink here that is running on Ethereum or if it is Linea. Everything happens on Ethereum. For a good reason, the whole Wall Street is betting big time on Ethereum. JP Morgan clients are already using those Swift rails on Linea. Arbitrum has all of the DeFi TVL. Base has the Coinbase retail. Optimism has governance games. So Consensus definitely built the only layer 2 blockchain that matters to banks. There is no other. And I know that is harsh for XRP holders or HBAR holders, but Swift is not collaborating with them. They are collaborating with Ethereum and Linea and Chainlink. For more than 50 years, Swift has been the backbone of finance. But now Swift is going on-chain. And I know there was a lot of speculation about the XRP ledger or Hedera hashgraph, but the answer is Ethereum, the layer 2s and Consensus. And a lot of people ask why Linea? Because it's a zero-knowledge proof privacy blockchain for banking data. It is Ethereum ecosystem compatible. It is backed by big banks. So yes, all of this is not a surprise. And for sure, XRP and HBAR will do well because there could be some other banks using them and the holders will hold on to their tokens. But I think it was really a big hit to them because Ripple's CTO David Schwartz has stepped back. Yeah, he is joining the board, but he's no longer acting as CTO. So yeah, you could say it was a horrendous week for XRP holders. First, the Swift announcement that they're working with Chainlink, then that they're building a blockchain-based ledger with Consensus, and now Ripple's CTO has just stepped back. I mean, it is kind of worse. And yeah, in my opinion, was the whole reason for XRP to exist. So I will definitely look forward to what they're now coming up with. But one thing is sure, Ethereum, Linea, SharpLink, and all of them are cooking. Also, BlackRock's crypto chief just jumped ship for Ethereum's second biggest treasury company, SharpLink. So the party is definitely starting on Ethereum. The Wall Street knows it. So this is where money is made right now. This is the project you have to watch. You have to watch Chainlink, put it on your watch lists. You have to watch Ethereum. Yeah, all of us have to have Ethereum in our wallets. And also watch Linea. Linea is still very small with their 400 million market cap. It is not that large yet, but if all of those things come to life, it could be huge for all of those projects. So definitely watch these projects. October has only started and the altcoin season is ahead of us. If you have any questions to those projects or other projects, please let me know down in the comments. I'm always happy to help. I hope I was able to give you some interesting insights in today's video. If you liked the video, please smash the follow button, smash the like button and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching, guys. See you soon.